Hi, Giovanni. Thank you so much for your work this week. I want to start with his top choice. Should I further explain the emotions he felt when he arrived to school? Yes. So this is, um, I feel like this topic is really important and really big. Um, I think you're probably writing about a father or an uncle or somebody who's older, right? Um, and I think Um, like the second stanza speaks to him trying to fit in, but not being allowed in the suburbs, and I want that to be addressed more directly. I'm assuming it was about race, given that the poem is talking about once he found his tribe in a sea of black men at Morehouse College. um so it's like I want to know more about that experience, even just one or two details about not fitting in, so that when we get to the point where he gets to the place where he finally does find his tribe, we understand the impact of it. Right now it's a little bit weak um in terms of the reader truly understanding the experience of the he in the poem. So I'd love for your next edit to include, just a little bit more about what happens before you got to school. And then, I think maybe one or two more details about arriving at school. I understand that you might not want to, detail this out with a ton of detail, but just a few more details I think would provide the weight that this topic needs. Um, and then in terms of the second one, is it easy to understand the situation? Poetry doesn't need to be easy. So I don't think that you need to explain the situation anymore. I can tell you that what I stepped away from this poem with was a sense of the narrator being adopted, feeling love from the parents, but being left with someone named Honey, who is also full of love, right? And so I think there's some sweetness, some sadness, but also an overarching feeling of love. So that's what I'm stepping away from the poem with. If that's your intention, then I think you're absolutely achieving that. If you were looking for a slightly different feeling, then maybe, take a look at what your peer reviewers say, and take this into account too. Um, in terms of, there was something, oh, right. The italicized words, peace, soft and sweet. I'm not sure why those are italicized, and so I don't think they need to be. So I would take a look at that. Why are peace and soft and sweet italicized? Okay, thanks so much, Giovanni. Look forward to where you go with these.